We're back again, the Crunch Podcast, and I'm here with Jataba and my host PC, and my name is KD. We are here with a legendary artist, very, very legendary. So I'm going to pass the mic to PC for him to introduce him properly.
Aye, Roundabout, Snake Flat, Sahara, Control, Exhibition. All of you stand up right now. We have the legend in the house right now. We ain't joking right now. Yeah, we're going in live. Pedwa, stand up. Ebenezer Secondary, Senior High, stand up. We have your very own, the legendary. But I'm not going to take this thing now. I'm going to let Jataba do the main introduction because
Ajay.
we ain't joking this time around, bro. Yo, Jata.
Yo, where are we
Going.
on? The Crunch Podcast. You know, right about now we have a brother, a blood, a superstar. You know, way back. You know, you quite remember when Samini was on stage, there was one nigga who was always waving the flag behind Samini. We talk about Linguakat, a superstar, a dancehall
Proper,
superstar. We're not joking at the poll.
proper.
Seriously.
Organic.
Linguakat.
Yes.
Original.
Yes, my
Welcome
brother.
to the Crunch Podcast.
Yeah,
you know.
Crunch Podcast. You,
You
don't
know?
know the thing set. You don't know. Yeah.
Straight.
This is real family. You don't know. Yeah. Yaba. What you say?
Okay, okay.
Agrono. Your course was agrono gu.
You know, this is purely a family business right here. So,
You know.
expect us to go in deep. There's going to be a lot of things niggas going to hear that they're going to be like, yo, we've never known this.
It's all about
section of the
family.
hustle.
You know, we've
So
been family
we're going
from way
deep
back.
in. We're going deep in. It's crazy. It's crazy. I'm like super excited. I'm going to drink to that.
You know,
Okay,
a
dip
toast
set,
to
dip
the superstar.
set, dip
You know,
set.
if you know superstar, you know superstar. We know what he do. We know the works he do. We know the people he work with.
no be long
And we
talk
know
matter.
where we reach. And this time around, we know they joke like that. We know they just play anyhow, like, you know. That be why we bring a senior man on the Crunch Podcast. Yo, you need to listen a lot from him because he has a lot of experience when it comes to Ghana music, a lot of experience when it comes to dancehall, a lot of experience when it comes to reggae songwriting. You know, I wouldn't say much. He's here himself to speak for himself, man. Yo, Linguakat, me feel you
Before
too much.
before lingua, the legend goes in. I think we need to toast to the legend.
Yeah, man.
We
Yeah, man.
definitely need to toast to the legend.
To the legend.
Yes,
Linguakat.
yes,
to
yes,
the
yes,
legend,
yes,
to the
yes,
legend.
yes, yes, yes.
Straight.
Yes, cheers.
Yo, so, my nigga KD, set the ball rolling.
Okay, so my boss, Linguakat, this one day I go make you do some small introduction. Even though my people already spoiled there for you, you know. I go like make you now tell we how the whole journey starts. It not be any long thing, but some lege ko.
The journey
Yeah.
there is long.
Look at
Yeah.
it's important.
But we go cut them short.
Yes, yes.
I don't want to. If you go first start from the Pedua days,
Okay.
then delve into whatever
Yeah.
aspect he wants to
Yeah.
go into. But you want to understand the role he played in the Ebenezer Senior High Secondary School. From that side, I believe we can all relate.
Yeah.
So
Right.
we can kickstart from that side, bro.
Okay, so thank you for having me on this platform. It's always an honor when I'm called to actually share my insight with what I have experienced and then what I've intake throughout the journey of music and entertainment. So my name is Kweku Obingamwako, aka Linguakat. You can call me Fire Links anytime you see me. Reside in Dansuma for the past 44 years. Not actually been anywhere, but I'm so
Foundation.
born in Dansuma. You know, I schooled in Achimota from the 80s straight into the 90s. I came to Ebenezer because of my good behavior from Achimota, where they sacked me. So
Wine and roses for my baby.
So when you do good behavior in the sack, you go to a next school and then you continue. So Ebenezer, and then I
They
finished.
sacked we all before.
It was SHS, so now.
Yes,
Yeah,
then
so
SS are
you
part
know,
of
but
it.
with entertainment, I started way back from the 90s. I'm a kind of 90 guy, you know what I'm saying? So I grew up with the Raga Foundation, where we had Katirangs, Shabarangs, Buju Bangton as young as 19 years. Then I was about 15, so you get Buju 19, 15 years. You should understand that Gabe is not too
general,
shaggy and all that. Those days
Ache, me
we had the
Yen
raga
diemu.
raga
Achon, yen
tone,
diemu.
yeah, raga tone, AJ raga tone, and we went to jungle. Kanye Kayo,
Jungle.
they had all this jungle is massive.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Push it.
I've been I've been a ragamuffin since jungle is jungle song,
person.
yeah, and
Okay.
champion and all that. So yeah, it's been a journey. I used to dance when I was in Motown. Actually,
Wow.
I didn't start directly by singing. I used to love entertainment, but this is what I did. In Motown, I used to be a dancer. And unfortunately, I am arthritic. I didn't know that. I grew up learning all about it. And so when I was about 15 years, I had a chronic arthritis, and then I was sent to Kolebu Teaching Hospital. Unfortunately, the doctor gave me a wrong treatment. So I came out of the hospital limping
Wow.
from the wrong mistreatment that I had from Kolebu Teaching Hospital. Isn't that I was born with a limp? No, I was healthy and everything, but I had arthritis. When I went to the hospital, the doctor thought I had a broken limb. So they prescribed skin traction, which is next to POP. But this one, they use a way to hang on your leg, and then when the bone heals, it stays in the same format. But I didn't have that. It was pain that I had, and then they gave me that treatment. So fast forward, I couldn't go further with my dancing. So that's why I stopped the dancing. But then still I had the beat in my heart. And I could relate to reggae, dancehall, and rap. But my favorite was dancehall. I don't know what hit me throughout the 90s, because maybe Shabba Ranks or some Kati Ranks or something. So I swayed to that side. And I really appreciate that I did that, because I've never had any hustle being a Jamaican. I don't know if you understand. I've never asked anybody to help me be a Jamaican. Even when the Jamaicans see me and they're like, yo, you look like you come from Merendana or something. I'm like, I've never even been out of Kotoka, man. Nigeria Ninti, Nimba. All this thing is because I like what you guys do. It hits in my heart. So doing it is easy. That's why I do a lot of dancehall. So when I went to SHS, with my good behavior for Machimota, and fortunately they made me the first entertainment prefect. They had no assembly hall, so they were not even thinking about entertainment. Then they put me through this entertainment thing. I organized the biggest show ever in my time. That was around 98. And the artist that I put on the show was Samini.
Brahima.
Yes,
Brahima.
those days they were called.
Bambili Wona.
I've forgotten if I remember.
Billy
I'll say they were two
Wona.
dudes. It was Derek and then Koima. So I invited these
Wona.
two people who today is Samini, and then they came to honor the show. So yeah, so that's my stuff. But I have this background of Fan World, Kidda Fest, where it grooms little young artists to be grown artists in the future. So I went through all that mail, and that's why it's Linguakat now.
Not cutting you. So on the Fan World and Kidda Fest, what were the current artists that are in the journal now that were on the same stage with you back in the days?
Oh, you have Samini, who is representing big time.
On the Fan World stage?
On the Fan World stage, we had Bookback, that's Bright, and
Right. And
Tony
Ronnie.
Coaches, and and then
That time there were many.
Sultan.
I think they were.
Yeah, they were
Papa
good.
Shoto and all
Papa
those.
Shoto
guys,
and
yeah.
all the others.
Yeah.
So
TikTok on it?
yeah, TikTok was on Fan World.
Yeah.
Okay.
TikTok is a big product from Fan World.
Okay.
Wow.
You know, yeah, Tiny.
Tiny.
Yeah.
Tiny is a big.
Then Fan World.
Yeah.
You more 21 guys.
Wow. Wow.
They had a song called Makola Kwakwe.
Kwakwe, yeah.
And that was big then, you know what I'm saying? That was in the 90s. So yeah, that's the substance from the Fan World and then the Kidda Fest. Because it was actually targeted to young talents coming through. So you go to an audition, you're picked, you perform. Those days they had party riders. They had Nanano.
riders, right?
They had
Nanano.
they had a whole lot of people that have gone through the musical journey in Ghana that actually had their rooting in Fun World and then Kedafest.
Okay.
You know, because we didn't have too much entertainment venues at those days. You would have maybe Kenya Bay what's the name? School like GSA, HS. Then you have the jams. Then you have a Mayday and all that thing. Then you go some. If you go some, you realize say, oh, okay, I am Meneka Ejem Mamprobi. This guy is from this place. This is from Dansoman. We'll come there, perform, and that's how we grew. You know, battling each other and then making sure that our talent also grew as we all went up. So that's been a journey since that little Linguakat grew up. You know what I'm saying?
It's been a journey,
man.
yeah?
Yeah, quite a journey.
It's been a crazy journey. I appreciate what you're talking about because that was our era. Because, those days, I'm saying, hey, GTV, maybe GTV alone. So when you're a superstar on GTV, it's like global.
Yeah.
It's like the whole Ghana,
Everywhere.
everybody is locked down on GTV. So that's how we get to appreciate this. You're talking about in terms of the fan world, in terms of the Kidda Fest, but in terms of Pana Fest, I think Pana Fest was 1994 too, right?
Yes.
So-
Unfortunately, because I had my injury,
Okay,
so I wasn't traveling.
okay,
But I had a big song, which was around 97, 98 with Torture.
okay.
So those days, like you say, we had only GTV, and then in 98 we had TV3, and we had, I think, Metro TV as a channel as well. So they brought this advertising cycle.
Yeah, I mean,
So I remember in those days, some of these artists that are out there,
You need
they
to
see
go
me on
through that.
TV,
You need
and
to
when we
go through
when
it.
we meet in Gold House,
Yeah.
then I'm like, okay, Charlie, Nigga, these are the superstar Jibwe.
Anaboye TV no. Anaboye TV
Because
no.
the TV stations were enough.
Yeah.
So if you were privileged to have a song that was on TV and it was
It goes
promoted
far.
daily, then you were doing something right.
Yeah.
Even though it was a feature, I think that was one of my first breakthrough songs that I saw myself sitting home and watching myself. So I
What
give
song
credit to
was
Mr. Faglo. He's now Mr. Faglo, NDC aspirant. I don't know whether it's presidential or parliamentary. But big up the
Akatamanso.
Yeah.
Party papa.
Yeah.
Enemy of party papa. My man can't both party papa.
Okay, so Lingua, I want to ask you this. If you watch the dancehall genre, how rooted it be for Ghana here than the Africa as a whole?
Okay, so let me expatiate small different angles, so
Okay.
at least you can have the perspective from different places. I was thinking that Africans would even use African language.
Okay.
Yeah? Twiga, Fanti, Awuza, Dagati, anything to project dancehall, which wouldn't have been a different genre.
Yeah.
Because genres are not based on languages.
Yeah.
You cannot say because somebody is speaking French, he's not doing reggae. If you understand what music is, there are genres. We have Afrobeat, we have jazz. So you can have a French jazz artist,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And you can have a Jamaican high life artist.
True.
We shouldn't get it twisted. You can have a Jamaican Afrobeat artist. The problem with us in Ghana is that I think we're consumed so much about how to project our language, our local language on different fronts of music. So even when you're doing dancehall and you're doing tree, they don't really appreciate it like you're doing it. But me, I can hit my chest and say that we've done so many songs in dancehall in tree that we just disregard, but good dancehall songs. Okay. Coming to the other side. Now the Patois. It's an African dialect.
Yeah.
Nobody should get it twisted up because these guys are in Caribbean. They are doing something out the box. It won't know what we APG. They go come. Go on and come. Go and sleep. I can even speak English and be speaking Patois. One thing I realized about Ghana is that people are really concept in you actually using words that are not similar. Go on. I can say go. It's still Patois.
It's still patois, straight.
It's still PG.
Yes.
It's the way I bring out the sentence.
The accent,
Ona,
yeah.
ahead,
Oh, yeah, go down.
yeah, we now go down.
boy.
We know we go down. So if Jata is say we now go down, now I say okay, oh, so you know we go down. It's the same thing.
Yeah.
Come on.
This is African language. We always take off the white man's back. So what the white man is speaking in grammar or composition, we don't do that. We bring out our own grammar. So dancehall itself is not something out of the box from Africa. If you listen to the rhythms, you listen to the bass, you listen to the foundation where it is built from, it's African.
Yeah.
So it has a dwelling in Africa, even though it is not
As
a genre
matter
that
of
is.
fact, every music, rap, everything
Thank
was from
you.
Africa.
Thank you.
Africa be the
Thank
root.
Between Africa
Thank
We are
and
the
Africa,
genesis
Africa,
of every
Africa.
civilization.
So you
Let's
realize
get
that when
right.
somebody asks you a question about if it has an impact, I think we're making a discussion offset about Afrobeat and how right now the Americans that used to have the beat, they are telling us now we have the beat. We've always had the beat because hip hop is Africa.
Yeah.
Dancehall is Africa. Even the gospel they are singing. If it comes to African context, we have the gospel. If I check the gospel music,
Yeah.
this is why people are really doing something Western. They are doing country music and calling it all name, jazz, blues, and because they have an academy and the platform to institute what genre comes out. I'm gonna take lead there,
Yeah.
and we are always doing a catch up. Why isn't High Life on the equalizer board? But all of a sudden we have Afrobeat.
Because that's where the money goes.
But
That's
I
where
think
all the
that
investment is going
because
to. High
it's
life is not
music,
catching up
we
too
should have.
much.
That's what I'm saying. I'm thinking that in Ghana nobody really does jazz. But we are set to believe that jazz is music that is global. Well, when you put in the High Life and it'll be global. Dancehall is like High Life. The Jamaicans are using patois. We can use our language. I have one artist. Every day I keep saying that I'm an artist, but any day I get into my managerial space or executive space, I'll produce that artist. And everybody asks me, who is that artist? I say, Jalid. Listen, there's a song that he does in Tree.
That's
That's the but this one self is
I'm
second.
feeling lonely.
Classic. No.
Okay,
That
so
was a
so
classic
Lonely is a
song, eh?
classic. But the song I'm even
Legua, we're not cutting you. Let's bring to Lonely.
Lonely.
Lonely, the classic, bro.
classic
Jalid.
song. Yeah, big
Lonely.
up Jalid. You know,
Lonely,
he has a song
Jalid.
called
I'm
Straight.
feeling lonely.
Yeah, he has a song called
tonight.
You know, the name of the song. Yeah,
name of the song.
feeling lonely, me nya yanka wo me
Yo,
nya.
but what we're going to do for you guys is we're bringing Jalid very soon, yeah?
You know what I'm
We'll feel
saying?
him
That
very soon.
this guy does the melody and then the writings in Tree, like with a Tree concept, but it's on a reggae tone. It's on a reggae.
Yeah.
I mean, if you listen to the song, "Blind Yourself Like a Tree," you will feel the reggae in there.
The lavish rock is
And you wouldn't
bumping
worry
loud.
about the language the guy.
Classic. It's a classic.
So reggae, dancehall, or whatever has an effect on African music, and in Ghana is big. Let me tell you about something. If you go to Nigeria, call me one artist that is not doing dancehall. Two-Face, Wizkid,
P-Square.
Davido, P-Square.
Burna Boy.
They are all chopping the dancehall thing.
Yeah.
Some are even mimicking the Jamaicans themselves
Yeah.
to have a certain similarity, so that when you hear the vibe they are doing, you don't go too astray. You can relate. I went to Nigeria at a time and then I was doing my original dancehall. Then the Nigerian guy told me, say, "Hey, Omo, nah, Binima, you want compete? Omo, why you just no go copy this shaggy guy and
make
go,
money.
and
You
go
are
with it?
overreaching. You are overreaching. You are going too far.
Are you trying to compete with Sean
Too
Paul?
much.
This thing you are doing, you are competing with Sean Paul.
Okay.
Because you are not sounding like anybody. You are sounding like yourself. And yet you are doing Jamaican music. In Nigeria, we don't do that. So I was with my producer, Rodney King.
Yo, big
Shout
up.
out to Ron.
Shout out to
Shout out to Rodney.
Asasiase.
International. International.
Everything.
You
Shit.
know Nigeria, and I say,
Formerly
what is it
Rasputin.
Like?
Hey, Rasputin.
Legua.
Hey, St. Anthony for stand up. St. Anthony.
Yeah,
All of you
because
stand
yo,
up.
cheers to Rodney
Yo,
King. Anyway, you
Rodney
get your
King.
thing tough.
London
you know.
Superstar, Rodney.
Salute you.
Because he gave
You
us a
paid your
safe
dues.
haven.
You paid your dues,
Yeah, he
bro.
gave me a safe haven
Oh, yeah.
to now build on my recordings and my real
Samini
artistic
and
self.
everybody passed through
Everybody
Asasiase.
came
When we
down
talk
inside.
about Asasiase, R2Bs was there. Samini,
Shatta.
all the
At the
Tema
point,
boys,
Shatta,
Wale,
at the
Stone Boy.
everybody was there because
Kwakese.
Asasiase was the hottest and still the
Yeah.
hottest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, because he's still doing well in UK.
yeah.
I see some works he's
Works
doing.
going on.
And yo, trust me, Rodney King as superstar.
As
See me when it
superstar,
comes
but I
to
know at the
production.
point.
The next Crunch
You don't
Time
know.
podcast, the next Crunch podcast will be in Asasi
Asasi.
You
UK.
don't know.
Straight.
At the point, not to catch you, superstar, but at the point, right, as a young dude, you know, I cherish Lingua because when I was appreciating what entertainment was all about, Pedua, I went for entertainment there because I've done some boy when Ebenezer is doing entertainment, you do
did
just
the
for
song.
pull up. When
song.
Wesley
Wesley Grama.
Grama,
Pull up.
so just for pull up. When Wesley Grama they do
John,
so
Adifi,
just
Adifi,
aka Samini.
when Wesley Gama they do entertainment, we did
Before
there.
pull
Yeah.
up. No. That was the
We
only
did it.
form of entertainment
Yeah,
we
we
had
did it.
back in the days.
Yeah,
was
yeah,
the,
we did it.
Secondary schools.
We did it.
SHS now.
We did
We
it.
needed to pull up. That's when you show your resume as a
Yeah.
street dude. You need to be there. But that said, I watched Lingua move to Asasiase. No, I was based in Senate Flat. So, yeah, Asasiase was. But that is not more the focus. I saw today, Obuo, mi hu Konkonti ba, Obuo.
Mr. Bice.
Bice had to work to Asasiase to validate his strength in the hip life industry because as a point, as an artist, you needed to come through Dansuman to be validated.
No, as a matter of fact, there's no artist in Ghana who is trending now, from Stoneboy, R2Bs,
Shatta.
Wale,
Even the
needed to
Samini
pass
and
through
Samini
episodes, the
episodes.
Judges.
You had to pass through
Asasiase,
It's this year's
because DC was the
the
entertainment
Mecca,
hub.
the Mecca.
Shanti International,
Yeah.
DKP Production,
Kinino.
Yeah, campsite.
VIP, campsite, VIP.
Abrewanana.
Nigeria no pa, Nigeria.
Let me run you some VIP, you know what you call K-Dog, right? K-Dog's junior sister. So VIP had to pull up to the junior sister. To find out some, you know, pum pum, say artists, bro.
But Emfa,
Amfa.
because
my
DC,
funny,
Amfa.
Oh, yeah, be Amfa.
I remember those days so Bradford used to put his hand behind his.
Yo, you need to walk through the Mecca of, bro.
Sarkodie was in Asasi, like the whole crew.
But seriously
So
enough,
to catch you-
even what this guy, Slim Buster.
Yeah.
The studio was
All of them.
And Sonic.
And Sonic.
Yeah.
This is what I'm saying.
I think that was where
this
when
one
it
Campsite.
started his
Yeah,
beat
yeah, yeah,
stuff.
yeah, yeah.
Was it
I remember.
Campsite?
No, Campsite was at Snit.
No,
Snake,
Snit.
yeah?
But this one was
Lovely
at
Sports.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, so
what do you call it?
we had-
What
we
do you
had-
call it? The hustle for Sonic and all those things. Because I knew he had a spot there that he used to hang out right. But I knew Campsite brought all the MCs back to their home.
Okay, like Lord Kenya.
Lord Kenya.
Like Swazi B.
Everybody.
Like all these what's this
Ex-Do.
guy? This dancehall artist. What's his name?
Sonny Bali.
No. I want to go
Yogi?
back. No.
Pricky.
Pricky.
Had to pass through. No, from London, right?
Yes.
No, but
Pick up David Bolton.
Okay.
Listen, DKB them and things. They were doing the
setup
right.
was
They were
crazy.
doing the right thing.
the setup was crazy.
It's rather unfortunate that when we left analog, we are not doing good music. I'll be very frank. When we used to record analog, all these producers that had these machines, they were tough producers. You can testify.
That mallet.
Thank you.
That mallet. Dada, we salute. Let me drink
So,
that mallet.
seriously, it's like asking that is Kwan logo having effect in Africa? That's how dancehall is having an effect in Africa. If you go to Uganda, the most popular artist, in Uganda, what genre is he doing? Now he says he's a presidential candidate.
Yeah. What's the name that?
What's his name?
They imprisoned him at the point, right?
Yes, he has a song with Black Rasta.
Okay.
This guy is a dancehall artist. Because even in dancehall reggae, when you're doing dancehall reggae, you have to be rebellious. You have to be a revolutionary, somebody that you can envision into the future, somebody that wants a change to the masses.
Okay.
So even if you watch, let me be frank. Have you watched the reggae dancehall artists in Africa and what they are committed to? If you realize they are the people actually instigating change. I'm telling you frankly, if like watch, yeah, some are building boreholes, some are having taxis to run. Now, I even saw an app today on, they say, is it Bus Stop Boys or? Listen, reggae is for the fighter.
It's for the change.
Dancehall is a substitute of
revolutionary
reggae.
kind
Yes.
of-
So is it that you're taking it to praise God, or Jah, or you're fighting for the community, or you are doing something for the street?
Yeah.
You know, amateur was straight. So dancehall music and Jamaican music always praise women. It makes man realize that you have to enjoy pum pum.
Yeah.
And Africans, we enjoy pum pum.
Yeah.
Because we have a lot of sunshine than in the cold.
Yeah.
So they tell we, yeah, what do you yeah, for chocho, family planning. Yeah. No, it's the African vibe. So dancehall, to your question, has a full effect and it's part of our DNA.
Okay. My next question. You see, when it was in the 80s, 90s to 2000s, you could see a solid identity of the type of music Ghana was noted for. Currently, do you see any type of identity in our music, or it's scattered?
Right now, the proliferation of genres and then the global world we're living in. If we are going to be pertain to high life, we all with the same one. So,
Yeah.
right. So I say, you cannot box creativity.
Yeah.
I have this argument with this reggae dancehall fraternity in Ghana on Facebook every day, and I'm worried. They are always trying to prescribe that it's only Rasta that can do Rasta song. Forgive me. I don't believe in that. That's why I'm saying that you cannot tell a good R&B singer in Africa that because OJ Africa or don't sing R&B.
Yeah.
I mean, come on. Are you boxing a talent?
Yeah, you can't.
Maybe you want the person to do it in Tree, Alo in Ga, or in Ahuza. Okay, you have a preference. That's okay to me. You want them to do something dynamic with their language. Well, there's nothing wrong with that. That one, we can excuse everybody because there's an identity you want to sell out. So it's not bad. But if the person can do the thing good and do it really good, why should the person stop? Or why should it be restricted to, okay, you are not Ghana. When you're Ghana, and 19 hours, and now you're down so. And then Ghana, or where we did right now. Tell me the biggest artist right currently and the songs he came out with. Or the genre he's projecting.
Stoneboy and Dancehall artist.
A big boy, a stone boy, yeah.
Stoneboy.
He's comfortable you calling him a reggae dancehall artist than you tell him he's just a musician. That's how I find Stoneboy. And SHATTA WALE and all these Saminis. Listen, even the rap guys that are doing, they know that the next big thing is dancehall, is reggae. It's rather unfortunate that in Africa, religion is preventing us so much from enjoying creativity. I don't know if you guys understand that.
Yeah, religion has really cost a lot.
When Christian,
When a Muslim, they may pagan. Those things, they make sense.
Okay, so quick one.
I think that's
talking about Stone Boy. I know, right? You've had your sections with him and all that. I knew at a point. You know, this conversation, we're going to be a bit partial because all I see is Dansuma. So Dansuma stand up.
Every artist Dansuma.
Dansuma.
My own artist I want to produce, if I bring up Dansuma, he can't stay there for some time, so he'll be Dansuma.
Yeah, straight.
Okay.
Jalil comes stay Dansuma for 5 years. If me keep up 6 years. If me keep up,
you stand proper.
I tell him say no go. He still want to run away.
So Dansuma in the building. So
all the top are Kwabna. Let me tell you something. Kwabna had a wife in Dansuma. You guys don't know.
okay.
When you get to keep fit, when you go up there, Emmys are gone. Your wife did there.
Hey.
Where Kwabna married, lived in Dansuma.
That means
The secretary the secretary to the current president.
Yeah.
That's the girl where Kwabna wed.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, Reggie had a kid in Dansuma.
Dansuma.
Even when he was staying in
The
Canton.
same Dansuma we're talking about.
Dansuma and the old boy.
So
Why ya? How much in a day? Why ya?
Obia Dansuma.
Oh, one
So-
mother now count.
not appreciating so much of what you just let me in.
Today, Magdan, Macaulay.
Dansuma. So
We know him when he was selling cars at Runabout.
Dansuma runabout. So when we're talking about Dansuma, you know we bring.
See, first when you go UK, yeah,
And even John
or
Mahama was
America,
used to live
yeah,
in
that's what I was
Dansuma.
gonna say. When you go to UK and America, first, when they say Gold House,
It's crazy.
Yo, it was
you remember
something
Annie?
else, eh?
You remember
No,
Annie? Gold
no,
House.
this my tooth. This my tooth I broke was on 2009 at Gold House. Yeah, so Gold House, every dance man boy.
Shout out to Gold House.
No, every dance
Yeah,
man.
shout out to Gold House.
Shout
out to Gold House.
Shout out to Gold House.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Gold House. So, bringing the conversation home, Dansuma, Gold House. That said, what do we have to say about the genre, like Dansuma? Where did we get it wrong? Because I feel deep down in my soul that we kind of, Jalid had to relocate to Dansuma. I was speaking about campsite earlier on. We had DKB production, like a whole lot of production centered at Dansuma.
Even our
Okay, so it
Pietus.
was
Appeal tools. No. Bra Pia. We
Yeah,
teach them out.
so-
Bra Pia. That's
So I
that's my
was
slogan.
gonna go there. Like we have only had two or say three. I'll add three. I'll just add three. One is Asasiase. Okay. One is Ashanti International.
Yeah, Nana
And
King.
now I'll say, should I call it Obodo Records or whatever?
Obodom.
You know why I'm saying that? These are the only three independent grooming studios that would have had in Dansoman. Why? Asasiase will record an artist because he's talented. T2 will record you in his studio because you are talented, not because you paid money.
For the fun of it.
That's the border record I'm trying to bring in.
Obodom, yeah.
Okay. Ashanti
Rock to
International
Obodom.
will bring you on because you are talented. So these are the three main studios that have actually contributed independently into the Dansuma thing. Nothing is dead from Dansuma. We just haven't found the investor or the investors who understand that in this communityism is lost.
Okay.
Dansuma is an estate whereby Obia Fele big. So T2 is doing some good stuff. Oh, Charlie. We want some of that, but we don't know what Dansuma there. But if we had gone in the slums, say the Zongos in Dansoman, Russia, like you would realize that the communityism in those areas are high. Look at the boss on the street. It's always from that Zongos. Stone Boy's effect is from a shaman. A shaman is a typical
Yeah.
Zongo setup
Yeah.
that supports its own.
Yes.
Shatta Wale came through Dansoman, stayed everywhere, schooled in Dansoman.
Blue Lagoon.
Akwana Nekeno.
Start with
Igbesha.
Grete.
Start 7th grade.
Yeah.
Grete Nima.
Yeah.
And he came back with a vibe. Look at.
So,
Lion.
Adikam.
No. Let him close down on the Laruso.
I don't want cut him.
Let him close down on the Laruso.
Laruso is Dansoman.
Yeah.
I'll not lie. He's just
Yeah.
a meter or something away.
Yeah.
And because he's in the Zongo, they are carrying a thing. But if all the artists that came from the estate side, it's only Samini because he had direct investment.
Okay.
Let me tell everybody that Samini is one guy that was blessed with a Dansoman investor that actually pushed currency into his business. That was Lexify Production.
Wow. Okay.
Yes. That was the first production that signed Samini and bought him a Camry. I don't know if you guys realize that.
Yeah.
It was silver that he made it black.
Yeah.
So that first his car, yes.
Brahima.
And the first album he
Yeah, it
released
was silver.
was both joint Ashanti International Studio and Lexify Production.
Okay.
DKB. Now all these houses are not there, and we have the talents. We cannot even mount stages to even promote the Dansoman we used to. And when the artists also grow, they grow out of Dansoman. It's really sad that we don't have indigenous Dansoman big superstars living there to make the fan base always have something to rally around. Once you move like your boundaries, right, and then you want to project your it doesn't work. We need people to be in Dancehall, man, to frontline the Ghana music and then bring that glory back again. It's not lost. It's either we are going to look for investors who are locally based. We don't even have a radio station in Dancehall, man.
Not at all.
We don't have a TV station in Dancehall, man.
No.
We have all these talents. What is Dancehall doing as a community? At least we should have even a community radio where it plays Dancehall
Because
artists.
in Tema, there are about 3 radio stations in Tema.
Yeah.
Including Adom FM.
Adom.
Yeah, you know.
Though they moved to.
But you know, one thing me to at the CBC, some artists like Samini, they were supposed to create room for the talented guys in Dancehall. But here's the case. Samini was doing things alone, going to shows alone with Tony Pan. And we don't know whether it was Tony who was telling him not to bring somebody on or it was the two of them who were teaming up. You have been with Samini for years. We all have been with Samini for years.
I'll drink to that, bro.
You know? But
drink to that.
Samini,
You need
for
a
me
drink
to
on
pinpoint and say, this artist from Dancehall, where Samini help, I no go fit pinpoint and show say this guy.
Jata, wear your
But
glass there. Wear your glass
he
there.
dey fit bring some
Make I
people
give you
like
drink for
some
that one.
offbeat people like Diomwachi and some things there. They want
Dion, you know, be Dancehall man, boy.
you know be the C boy. You rather they go outside, they bring some whack guys, make them can't do something. Yo, big up Stone Boy. Stone Boy really come learn where he go. Because he serves Stone
Okay,
Boy.
but
see
Kaki
the
be
settings.
Dancehall man girl, right?
No, you wait, I will come to that.
You
You
make
know?
Jata talk finish.
Yeah.
You go out there, yeah.
So, in the entertainment space, when it comes to music, Saminu no really try for Dancehall man. He's a big artist. We respect him.
Brahima.
Brahima. You know, people call him Samini. I call him Ima because when I see him, I call him Ima.
Brahima.
You know, because the relationship is there. The brotherhood is there. But for me to say, R2Bs have come out with a lot of like guys. What's his name? Even Stone Boy came Kevin Boy. And because of Kevin Boy's misbehavior, Richie. A
So
lot.
many.
Yeah. But now, when you say Samini, you can't mention any artist.
Kinata wo ho
Kinata went away.
ada.
Okay,
Kinata
so
moved
you
from
dey
the
talk
camp.
Dancehall man
Kaki-
artist.
And they talk down Suman artists.
Suma, we don't have any household
We
names.
don't get any household name where it go talk so okay PC be my boy where he get this hit song in his own. He don't do anything.
Okay,
He
so-
don't do everything for himself.
So like Jataba they say, with no disrespect, I mean Samini is a brother. He's a junior brother. I mean he will always be a brother.
Emphasize on that.
And
Junior
yeah, he's
brother.
a junior brother.
Okay.
And he will always be a brother, and I respect his level. I mean, he's a big act and all that. So you see what Jata just said, that he cannot find an impact that is made to a Dancehall talent directly from Samini. I wouldn't say he's wrong, and I wouldn't lie about it. It's rather unfortunate. That we all thought that Samini was going to do bigger. An artist like I, and then Jaamba, we actually
Brown Ab.
I
Brown
mean,
Ab.
yeah,
You
Brown
teach him out. Brown Ab.
Brown Ab.
Yeah, 24,
And-
21 gun salute to Brown
we
Ab.
actually-
Yeah. Jamba.
he's actually our junior brother.
Jamba is one of my
Jamba.
greatest
No.
artists.
I beg.
You can't
Superstar.
take it away.
Pause. Let's give Jamba the 21 gun salute. Listen up. Yo,
Jamba.
Rasta,
Cheers.
21 gun salute, bro.
You know, Jamba is coming on set
Jamba.
soon.
No, you know what?
Yeah.
I'm like, we've been in this industry and we know good products. And Jamba is a serious product which shouldn't be lacking at this point. Because Dansuma gets so much
talent.
products.
Yeah.
So much, Dansuma.
You see, when we're discussing, I heard the name Kaki.
Who?
Yeah, Kaki.
I know Kaki
No, don't
is
go to Kaki
is,
yet.
is
I know say you have a-
Linguakat.
No. So
Make
that's
it
why I
talk.
say
Make
legend
it
for
talk.
no
So
go to Kaki
when
right
I
now.
talk
Make
about
you relax for Kaki.
Samini's people, Kaki is not part of Samini's
Make you
people.
relax for Kaki.
Make
Based on
Linguakat
the
tell you
Jamba
everything.
Aspect, then delve into
So
the Kaki.
yeah.
I
So there
don't
are
want to make it.
so there are a lot of artists in that man. You can actually get so much talent. What we are like what Jata was saying that Samini was supposed to do more, and to me, I think he could have done
Extra.
more. It's rather unfortunate that when I'm going to talk on this thing, I have to.
Bro. I know say you have soft spot for.
I have to crack my brain.
I know say you have soft spot for Brian.
No, I don't really have a soft spot, sir. But you know.
No, but Lingua is being factual. This is not a soft spot.
No, but we are there in the neighborhood.
But Lingua, the way you for talk that thing,
No,
Jata, because when I'm brother, he mess up.
Jata, we are with DC boys. You know say
But Stoneboy is not a DC boy.
Forget Stoneboy.
When I'm
Stoneboy will come
speaking,
into this conversation.
Soft spot for Stoneboy, but Stoneboy is doing well.
I get you.
Yeah. Stoneboy is the best artist, and nothing
I
can
get you,
compare.
but let's not delve into Stoneboy right now. But with Samini and Linguakat,
I want to say something.
We all know say Linguakat will hold back on speaking on the real issues. Because Brahima.
That's why I want to speak it.
Right now.
I have to speak it because Brahima, listen.
If they can't talk about Kaki, so
Relax.
I
We
want.
don't make it going to Kaki without going to Samini.
The thing we say, we are there together. We there together from day one. We and
Lingua be soldier.
Whoever.
Yeah.
But the thing we say, we all know say, Samini no do a lot of things right when it comes to Lingua.
Yeah.
Okay, so why was I waving a flag?
Okay. No, it be soldier.
Lingua was the person who was giving
soldier.
that signal.
That's one question you should
Soldier.
ask.
That be soldier's role.
Do you know what that could have done in the
Okay, so have you
international
heard-
market if
so
this
have you heard
Lingua
the
was
song?
still waving the flag?
I hope you guys all hear the song, Mama Africa, Jamba and Black Rasta.
Yeah.
Who doesn't know that the song first originated with myself, Jamba, and Samini?
Okay.
So what Black Rasta has out is a remix of what
Of the
we did,
original track.
and we didn't promote it. We had Samini, but he never promoted that song, African Mama Africa or whatever. Jamba goes to record the same song with Black Rasta, gets airplay, and is nominated for Best Reggae Song of the Year and wins the award. So if you don't have any product that Samini has actually gotten himself involved, you can't tell me I'm not talented.
Yeah.
Over talented.
Over.
If Kaki is an artist
There's
today,
one song I will never forget. You know, when we were launching Linguakat, that was way back like 2006.
2009, 2009,
At
2010.
Osu.
Bass Lounge.
Bass launch. Camera,
Bless the
camera,
mic.
camera,
Bless
camera,
the mic.
Camera,
Do you remember? I have a picture with Stoneboy on that day. Yeah,
The Stoneboy
Stoneboy was a
episode
teenager,
is a different
yeah.
whole thing, but you just delve into where you're there on.
So
Just
why
continue your ride.
Linguakat and an artist like Jamba are not out? Samini never involved us with currency. They thought that we were not even sufficient for the Ghanaian market. I will be blunt. They thought what we were doing, Ghanaians wouldn't like it because we were singing in English, like what I told you. So, hey, na dia na lengua ne we mu ye de say Ghana for na de omo pe. We be ani ni movement pine.
Linda,
You're too deep.
Moko.
You're too deep
Na
for
de
the...
to wine and roses for my baby.
The Zion Nights. Rise
Yeah,
up,
to
Zion.
The one and
behold, and all that. So,
Yeah.
so it won't work. But how did it work with Jamba and if anything,
Black Rasta.
Black Rasta, yeah.
So, like Jata is saying, I will second you that Samini is not a bad person, but he didn't
Promote the
invest in
craft.
us.
Yeah.
He thought that probably we're not good enough.
No, but let me catch you.
I wouldn't use any other word because I don't know. Listen, if you have an artist like Jali in your camp, you have an artist like Stoneboy in your camp, you have an artist like Mugis in your camp.
Pfizer.
Go me.
Yes.
Bravo,
You have an artist like, tons of artists that now parade themselves as top most artists in Ghana will come under you, want to serve under you, want to be a family with you, and they never saw limelight. I remember there was a case of episode that launched an EP on an album. And then my man went there and said that we're 10,000 Ghana cedis.
Meanwhile, to the money, no be true.
And then he comes out, yes.
Samini be fucking guy.
Over fucking, Brahima. Brahima over fucking one.
I mean,
Brian, you don't think say Brian fucking. You know, you get the energy.
I remember
Low key, Brian you fucking one. I can feel you fucking.
Oh, you're fucking.
because you cannot use. You see, when you're doing business, you cannot use ad libs.
Yeah.
You cannot just say, "Oh, Jata, I produce Jata," and then there's no fans.
Nothing is going on.
Stonebwoy Grade 1 album was redone. Or you don't know that. He released his first album twice.
Okay.
Wow.
One under the label of Samini Music, and the other one an independent label.
And the independent
Why?
label made waves and
Why?
money than Samini
Why?
Music.
Which independent
Funding.
label? Which independent label?
I think he came with I don't know.
Livingstone?
Yeah, Stonebwoy on his Grade 1 album, he has 2 copies of the same album.
Okay.
One
Burn It
released
Down?
with yes.
Yeah, burn
So
it down.
if you know that Stonebwoy came out with Samini, he forgot about that album that he made with Samini, dumped it, and reproduced the same album with another person. Why?
Yeah.
Is Kasem.
And the second one
Senior,
made sense.
I beg, hold your thoughts. I know they cut you. Recently, Kinata was seen bowing down to Samini.
Kenata.
But those
Kinata
are formalities.
means
I remember.
No,
Let
but
me-
those are formalities.
No, it's
I
not a
get
formality.
you.
Let me.
It's
let
for
me-
the aesthetics and
No,
all
let me
that.
let me
I just want to
let me
get
down-
legends.
Yes, I
thought
want
on
to.
that
I
one.
was there when they brought Kenata
Okay.
from TAD. I wouldn't lie to you. It was
It was raw.
Dr. Pounds.
Dr. Pounds, yeah.
Kofi Kenata didn't come to Accra singing.
Rap.
His
Raw
first
rap.
commercial song was
Onyu chorus.
Good.
Onyu chorus.
Yeah.
One fan low chorus was about Onyu
no, I
chorus.
can.
Yeah.
Kenata didn't come to Accra with chorus. It and auto driver only stay and still only driver. I understand the trajectory. You understand? And he's paying homage to somebody that he thought that on his platform he grew.
Rose. Yeah.
He's not being ungrateful, he's being grateful.
Trying to show love.
But for somebody like me, I'm being truthful, I'm not being grateful.
Yeah.
If I say somebody didn't help me, he didn't put a dime
You know,
in my ass.
That's it. Don't even talk safe.
no, but reason
But-
legend
but-
for
but-
talk.
but-
Reason legend for talk.
but
you say,
me-
between me and you.
I
we
put,
know.
I put
but
my
legend
whole,
for talk.
But me, I put my
legend for
whole
talk.
ass behind him because I knew
We
he
know
was
from
going.
day one.
Because I knew he would succeed, and he needed us to make
show
it
their arm.
to make it big, and we gave in our all.
Lengua, make her ask this question.
Come on, why show? Make I tell you something you cry.
Over the
No, let me tell you something. No, let me land.
You're my
fan.
I might forget.
Let
Yeah.
him
me tell you
experience.
something.
Let him speak.
So I was the first person who told Samini that MTN had agreed to make him an
brand
ambassador.
ambassador, okay.
Because he was in the studio, he knew I put in the proposal, but he had not had any confirmation. I had the confirmation first.
Before Samini himself
One
had
day,
it.
as assassin and I don't get where you will be ambassador with the.
Egbe.
I'm going to then I can. Let me say MTN for almost
Apeke.
go Steven Apia and Michael Lacey. I'm a line. I'm a face of MTN 2008.
Setting up PK.
And we could have gone to a show. My man will make money and I'll make zero. And I was waving a flag. I'll come home hungry without a peso.
Papa yourself, they give him food. He no go collect.
Then-
He no go chop their food. Sef.
My woman in my bed will tell me, hey, what about Anapa na wuni ske na oko ya de ama ohwe na.
Ah.
And na wudi ade we achi.
Ah.
Eti yo ba.
Ah.
And I can say, fa okwase ani free ho. Fi
When
o
in the echo.
Ya de anie. You go, you come, you sleep with me. When you wake up, you tell me you're hungry. Are you correct? Where did you go then?
Meanwhile, you know, say you then Samini go cash
No,
out.
no,
And
no,
I'm not
but
even with
bro,
20 Ghana
bro,
cedis.
bro. Let me get into this space.
But
Let
when
me
you
get
go and
into-
talk, that new people, the way they do Facebook, where they come now. People, they call them what? Fans or fan base.
Yeah, bro, legend. Let me get into this space.
Your
So
fan
right
base.
now, because we did the settings inside, we did see where the action all day. We saw Samini in the days. What was that show? The one they mounted at ADB. The one that had Ronnie
Dansuman Homecoming Fest. Oh no, that one was I think Rexona did the
Rexona did
the street carnival
for Dansuman Market.
For Dansuman Market.
Yeah.
That was where Ronnie had a slap with Samini.
Yes, Rexona.
I'm not trying to get into that one.
Yeah,
Ronnie, R.I.P. to Ronnie and all.
Even those times that we were ready
The
to fight
slap,
for
it makes
Samini.
sense.
I get you.
It
I
makes
get
sense.
you. But
The
the
slap,
slap,
it
there's
makes
Samini
sense.
take on. But that one will be the issue. My issue is all those days renew Lingua was always
No,
affiliated
even
with-
when I was in secondary school.
everybody knows say you be
No,
affiliated
even
with
when I
Samini.
was in secondary school, when I was made an entertainment prefect, and I had the opportunity to bring an artist to perform for my students. Who did I bring?
But Samini was not an A-list artist then.
I'm gonna tell you something.
but
You're
he
gonna
was
make.
making waves.
No, he wasn't no artist. He was even had no demo.
Okay.
Let me tell you
Because
this.
I knew when you were senior
some-
to Samini,
Let me tell
right?
you this sad stuff.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm Samini. We're going for an MTN experience tour at Tamale. I smoke. All your friends smoke. Right? We're on the bus to Tamale. We're smoking, and
You
then
smoke
other-
what? You smoke what?
we smoke weed. I don't smoke
The
cigarettes.
healing of
Ganja.
the nation.
Yeah, I don't smoke cigarettes.
No, the healing
You will
of
never
the
find me
nation.
smoking cigarette.
Not at
That
all.
I don't do.
At
I
all,
smoke, I
way.
smoke weed. I wouldn't lie to you. I
Yeah.
smoke cannabis.
Accepted.
Yeah, it's
Accepted.
illegal. I'm not saying go and smoke it.
No.
That's good
It's
to
good
me
for you.
because I'm arthritic.
No,
If you ask
it's
any
good.
doctor, that this guy says that he's rheumatic, and so he needs any medication, he will tell you that he's using the right medication. I need to drink in a lot of fluid, and the only thing that makes me take in a lot of fluid is to get dehydrated by force.
Herb.
So when I take me the herb, it dehydrates me. So I keep pumping in water so that I get in the water that I need. That's why I do that. You know what I'm saying? So you go for a show, I pay mafia moe. Then we're smoking on the bus. Then they call me, Lingua. Now I'm more bus now, so you say more no we no na.
I'm a
More
boy,
na.
I'm
Me
a
say,
boy,
I'm
more
sick
down.
of ma.
Omunim sa mo yɛ
And I'm
dance
sick
man boys
of
ana.
ma.
Omunim sa mo yɛ
Now
dance
one
man
hour
boys
bus,
ana.
this if you are 17 hours, I got Malia.
We be share now, won't you?
Obianom jot. Cigarette. King size.
Samini, yeah.
I had a friend on the bus, and I told the friend to tell you, "Turn now we're going to bet you to carry something make we go." I had a friend look in my face and tell me, "Say, you know what? Any day you tell me say you and somebody go somewhere, don't fucking call me, yeah? Because see this fucking bus you guys come." I'm like, "Oh, take your time. The worst you use." He said, "No, you think I'll be cheap?" One of my friends is in Switzerland, James. He said, "Don't ever call me. You guys, you are not ready."
James Mount-Olivet.
Yes. Pastor Peking.
First time.
James, yeah.
It-
Salute
that
to James,
one we
bro.
make I realize say this guy is a serious guy because you know what for you to even go on a tour you should even say, oh, your friends they are smoking, so let me get them a
But you
different stuff.
yourself,
different section.
Well, water bus no 17 hours now
the
Achebi.
tour you they make, they know say you even
We
musician,
reach there,
you
the
get
money they for
some-
pay us the
Admission
50
of the
Ghana
free
cedis.
pass, yeah.
Every tour where we dey go, your man go make like 100 million. We will dey make 50 Ghana cedis on the tour, me and now.
Oh.
They tell we say because the thing we dey do on the bus, they no go pay we.
Bombo.
50 Ghana.
50
Boom,
till
boom.
today they never give me time for that show for Tamale. I leave my whole ass for Dansuman, go Tamale come. Tony Pan come tell me say, "Hey, mote bus no so na moye na mope. We see can the crying farmer. Basically, and be a me 50 Ghana cedis.
Wow.
Wow.
That's how they
Pan is
grading.
another wrong guy.
But you shoot a video with Kaki. Somebody that I did a song for that is trending with my song.
No, he
that
wrote all
karaoke
Kaki
artist.
songs.
That
Hold
what
on to
they can't
Kaki.
ask some way.
Hold on
That
to Kaki,
karaoke
bro.
artist.
Yo, legend. Hold on to
Most
Kaki.
stars of the future
Kaki is
artists.
a whole different.
Make it talk.
Make
Make
it
it
go
talk.
on.
Make it talk. That be what I want here.
That karaoke artist that went to Star of the Future and then we are writing songs for. When I have an interview and I say I'm writing songs for the artist, you, my friend, where you know, you come from London, I build too much. They tell me say be who in song. Jama Saje, they determine what we have to do as a friend. You, me, and you ball.
Jalid. Jamasa J name mentioned.
So
bro.
Kaki and all these things, sometimes I get vexed to the core because you know what? I gave him my all, thinking, okay, maybe I'm not trying to do well in my own stuff. Nobody's sponsoring me. Let me help this girl that is coming to extra large with my creativity. Then they will realize, can you imagine that I even have a song with Kaki? The whole Ghana knows that it's Kaki featuring Linguakat instead of Linguakat featuring Kaki.
Yeah.
And even a song that is featuring Kaki Minibala. The dance, everything is my melody.
Even
She's not singing
way
anything
of-
different.
Turn up.
Even the tonation and everything. Bono Chole.
Turn up. Obolotin to
But
So, Lingua, make I ask this one.
Lingua we write.
Make I ask,
Okay, you go in.
with,
Where's this coming from?
with all the creativity where you pen down your intellectual property, because technically it be you, where you write down. Is there any arrangement that with all that you did for Kaki, there is maybe a portion that will be given to Lingua? Say, as it be your own, at least some royalties be
Oh,
good.
no, they were beating me on social media and they had new people on their Facebook. They were going right. Go away, can you be your Facebook fans?
Bull way.
Listen, jump
Not
again.
3 CDs,
We went
3
into a
CD
gentleman
data.
agreement. Listen, because of high grade, extra large is like Association Records.
Yeah.
See, Rodney King put me for the flag because he thought that I have to make an image that Ghana will see me. So, okay, Samini is doing all the stores. Yeah, do more say. More flag me because we are Rasta. Let's give our man the kind of projecting the kind of things that we do so that at least remember okay, minute. So when you bring the music and then but the JRK flagpole is interesting, but he's an artist. They can give you a listening ear.
Okay.
Without no money. No, it was money that was needed. No, but we did all that. The time came, my friend, you have to stand behind me. He's my brother. He's not my friend. I can't even call Samini my friend. He's my brother.
Bro, that's...
Because
Samini's
from
family.
heaven and earth, there are things that I've done with Samini that even his family members don't even know. And he knows that. Come on, Ben Yafenyele kuku photo.
Photo.
Okay. So before you delve into Akuko photo,
Scate song.
No,
Scateria. That is Scateria.
But Lingua no answer me.
No, I get you.
I want to say
I get you.
all
But,
this,
bro,
all
hold
this,
on, hold
all
your
this
fire.
contribution.
In our couple.
Bro, hold your fire.
Thank you.
If they go, I just cut everything.
As anyone Akuko photo.
Because I'm not getting.
No.
I didn't get 12 CD.
Legend.
Let me tell him about something.
Hold your fire.
Tell
At this
me.
moment, no. I don't want to make everybody hold his fire. At this moment, as I know how Akuko photo, shout out. Because if you be decent, proper good.
Big up Nesta Mali.
Sometimes, so I don't say them about this Scate.
As I know Nakeshi, I mentioned
Akuko photo.
as I know Bufa, as I know Bufa, Akuko photo, shout out to anyone else.
Yeah, shout out to nigga.
Legend. Right now,
Photo.
But right now, no,
Listen.
without saying so much,
Yeah.
Akuko photo, all the soldiers for Akuko photo.
Yeah, big up
Yo,
yourself.
shout out to
Yeah,
Akuko
yeah.
photo.
Yeah. So
we salute to Akuko.
Samini is not a friend. Okay, Mokoni, I just met him somewhere. I have known Samini since he was 13 years.
Okay.
For Star of the Sea, me and Ogabi. You know, we found world.
Derek, we can be together.
Where you living what fee?
What
fee be?
If that small boy tell you say
What fee
we know one ourselves,
Yeah.
we need say we
Yeah,
fat
what fee be?
sessions.
And
Yeah.
it hurts that you go somewhere and then you have to say something that is on Samini like. Because every time everybody they keep telling me, hey, okay, Samini wabu. So I at the point in time I kept telling people that I don't think Samini can help me because maybe he doesn't have what it takes to help me.
But he had it.
No, I'm
No,
saying that
bro.
considering
Legend.
what I went through with
Legend.
him, I don't think
Brahima,
probably.
Brahima, at a point, you know what? When Brahima brought Movado home, when Brahima brought Movado
In some
home,
more everybody.
no, like I'm trying to
Yes,
put my experience
yes.
on this thing when
Good.
Movado was brought home. I had to drive from Akosombo for that show.
Do you remember when Movado came where you were buying tickets from?
Yes.
Yeah.
Dan Soman.
Your house.
Yeah,
So-
no, I get
was your house.
I get the pampa.
That was where I
now.
picked
Do you know
Listen.
when an event got finished?
Damarco, your
Me
house.
and
Forget
me
Damarco
and my
himself,
man,
oh.
me and man,
Damarco
now,
were extra.
Now.
me and Jamba, we didn't even get to perform. Stoneboy didn't get to perform. That's the day Stoneboy wept.
Stoneboy wept on
Efo to mo gbekeko.
Movado's show.
Alo aju enoko.
No. But,
Ayela,
bro.
Yes.
Legend. I'm telling you, the Movado show, I think we had to drive all the way from Akosombo to Accra Sports Stadium. to experience the Movado show.
Come
And
on.
on the Movado show, no, from the backstage, we had a conversation that were going on.
yeah.
Like real home
Ah, yeah.
boys that were expecting
I
to
was
be
even
put on.
expecting like when somebody was performing, he would say, okay,
Bachelor
that not even me. At that time, his interest was in Stoneboy.
Stoneboy, okay.
Listen,
That
Samini has
the
never had
artist.
interest in Linguakat and Jamba. I will be
Okay.
frank and
And
blunt.
it's the
You
truth.
know they put you on the
No, I say Mama Africa.
Yeah,
How
Mama
would Jamba do a remix with Black Rasta, get promoted, win reggae song of the year, and that same song has I, Samini, and Jamba on it, and
So it
nobody
was
heard
like
it,
a win-win
and
for everybody.
nobody heard it. Nobody can tell me that they heard Samini featuring Zionite. The plan for Asasiase and everything was that once Samini is getting big, Zionite is getting bigger.
Everybody is big enough.
Yo, we're dead and nothing happening on higher. We just wasted. We just,
Wasted,
yes,
like-
man, life and
like
strength and
fishing,
sweat. Yo,
going down the drain.
And them never care. You see, they actually saw us like a waste product. I'm telling
That's
you.
our night.
Yes. Because what didn't we do? People from Jamaica, they fit tell me that, yo, boy, you too bad, you know. Or come and say, but you know, popular, so. Well, only we're here, Shatta Wale and Stoneboy and Samini, and we're not here, boy, yo. How come you write these dangerous lyrics and we're not here, boy, yo? I'm like, you know what I mean? No. The country is not the place for musicians. It's a place for people that look like musicians. Once you're not popular, nobody even interested in you. They can't even appreciate the vibe that you can create. So how come the same Samini that isn't ready to pump money into me will tell James Aje, yo, go tell Nick Kakia Blue, mene in Malala.
Oh, a refer to Bo. Akebo no banyo fe new tomorrow.
If James Aje actually used me
Yes,
on a song,
John
no,
guy.
if James Aje made me write a song for Kaki, it was
Say
something that
reference.
So
there.
how come?
Because he see the vision, but he no one do him. But he not say, ask Kaki come where he no go feel right anything. Make you take your
It was not a body
Your
flame.
own
eh.
give up.
Body flame. Listen, but see,
body flame, yeah.
Samini, he did well for Stoneboy. Any day, Stoneboy will say that they disagree with, like, he's in conflict with Samini, because Stoneboy, Shatta Wale self came begging. Stoneboy came later. Shatta Wale is the first artist, if it's not me, that Samini have to invest in her. Because I've been in a convo where Shatta Wale is sitting in the car, I am sitting in the car, and Samini. That's why I say Samini is not my friend. If you say Samini is my friend, I'll be hurt because that's
Brother.
not friendship. Listen, we go chop for my house, we go walk, go photo, we go do the photo business.
Sharply.
We go from photo, we go walk, go down, we go there, go down. So if Samini say this thing I'm talking on this podcast is a lie, you should come and deny it.
You could have never denied
Me.
it, brother.
My trainer, Ni war, in Kehale, I perform in National Theatre.
Hard.
Allah.
You should come and tell me that I'm lying.
So there was
Brahima.
a point Shatta could have
Come on.
been with
He was
under
actually
Samini.
No,
a
bro.
Samini fan.
I know they
Shatta
catch
Wale
you.
likes Samini in a way that it is turned into hate.
Wow.
That's why all those songs he sings about Samini, he has so much hate. It's the love that is turning into that. It's not the hate he has for it. He don't hate Samini.
Yeah.
Let me tell you, Shatta Wale is prepared to sleep for Samini to walk on him like a king. If no need square town if
By no do.
I'll tell you a secret in Ghana here, and this is the truth. Why is Shatta Wale and Samini fighting? You guys remember we bought Shaggy, Jaru,
Yeah.
and then they had to make Shatta Wale perform in the
Yeah.
National Theatre.
Yeah.
They changed it, and then they said, okay, Shatta will not perform for National Theatre. He will perform a trade fair only. You guys remember that?
Yeah.
That's the fight and the real animosity between Shatta Wale and Samini. It is nothing. If anybody tells you there's any other thing, come like a Mali. It was because Shatta Wale told Samini, oh, Samini, you are the kingpin of this show. I can't remember try National Theatre trade fair. She be Anthony Akpami National Theatre. I'm begging you. With your connections, no, you're no brand. And I perform here National Theatre. And then somebody say, oh, but me, I'm just an artist. Aboa.
Samini Louis. Hey,
Oh, go,
Hey, well, like if you speak that,
Elenoko,
Yeah.
before we delve, we like Wabashi Naka space. Biane, shout out to Linguakat. Like, he's a legend, bro. Whatever he's bringing on board, it's like
It's raw.
like a whole version of the
We
whole
no go
conversation.
feed do Linguakat
Oh no!
for this session, pet. We no go feed get
No.
everything.
But
The
what-
sessions go be in parts.
Yeah. As I what dissect,
Why can't Amba
Yeah.
are going to be on sets
Together.
together?
But
on
what I'm
Sunday?
trying to
Mind bossing.
And we go
Better blow
crash
self,
things and open up.
We go
If Samini get anything talk, make he can't
if I
sit
come the
down.
podcast
We go
off,
Kumasi.
if I come the
We go
podcast,
Kumasi for this MTN experience store, right? And then, you know what I'm saying, Jamba, you know how Jamba is. He's big, he's huge.
Brad Penny.
You know, this.
Brad
people-
Penny.
You
Brad
know,
Knapp.
somebody who is fat. Somebody who is fat. He doesn't like
Before I catch you,
uncomfortability.
Jamba ne kano dance man nap. No. If you be dance man boy, if you mention nap,
Not be that now.
no,
Forget
that's
that
no,
now.
forget that
Yeah,
small.
yeah,
Forget that small.
Don't mention
No.
that. Mention Ja Amba.
Yeah.
No, mention Jamba.
Every move.
No,
mention
man
that.
boys
Yeah,
proper
yeah.
him say a friend.
Oh, yeah, nap.
Yeah,
Now
yeah.
can nap
Yeah,
now.
nap there,
Let
back
them
up
understand say
DJ.
the nap where they do the tattoo.
There was in
The nap,
Anyone
the
nap,
nap.
big nap.
No, forget. The only nap where they do tattoo for dance man.
Yeah.
Yambra Penny Jamba.
Yeah.
Now
That's
in
the
the
person we're referring to.
basketball.
Hey,
That's
so,
only
so,
person
so,
to
so,
come
out.
so,
We down play hard basketball.
B-ball.
Nabe
legend,
House,
bro.
Nabe
Jamba.
House used to be like Asasiase, whereby, you know, Samini, we like him. Me, I like Samini past any of him fan. Even though I'm saying all that I'm saying,
Yeah.
don't get me twisted. I don't hate Samini in any bit. I love him past you.
No, you didn't speak the truth, so.
It's just that
True
the
love.
things didn't
That's smart
go.
people we
Yeah,
really
it didn't
love.
go
We know
in
them.
well.
We never
Because
hate.
I have to say what the truth is. I have to say. You know, then Nana they tell me say I'm trying to back it, but I'm not trying to back it because in this world we have to speak the truth, and once you speak the truth, you are free. That's why I'm saying all that. But we went to Kumasi, and we did bus inside, heat, and Nab is a big man. See, when you go in Nabi house, the
no, no.
comfortability,
Bro.
the mother, the way the courtesy day,
Bro,
the way the
bro.
You know-
no, you know what? I'm not saying you the knob.
we have
Yo,
a special relationship.
it be different. But me, we are day back. Make I tell you, say brown knob. Oh no, man. Way back, I was wearing this Timberland boots, and I was like, "Hey, yeah, she's or you." And only
Yeah,
now will
suede,
tell you
yeah,
that
yeah,
way.
suede, yeah.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
suede.
yeah,
He said
suede,
your
yeah,
ye.
yeah.
You know what? How your ye, the
Yeah,
skin
yeah,
day.
yeah,
You know how the suede.
yeah.
Now was
Nab
like,
is-
hey, what's
Nab
the
is
shades
Zadaba.
or you?
Nab is
Love,
See.
Nab is full of love.
me, my friend Nab is
He's full of
he's
love.
senior Dadaba.
All right, yeah, full of love.
Don't
hardcore Dadaba.
No. If they say that
Everything
small boy
there
did that
also.
bar,
Yeah.
coming from Linguakat,
Different.
Yeah.
if I not say lab, Nab in settings.
Yeah.
And now we below about basketball.
No, Nab is strictly
Bro.
Dadaba.
And
Yeah, now,
he
okay,
was
so
on
It's
the
not that
basketball.
what you guys are thinking. Okay.
Uka obolo, obolo,
80s, no 90s. It has to be a Dadaba. You should understand what I mean.
No,
Nab
too
is
much,
not
bro.
Guys, yeah.
owner.
Yeah.
Owner.
Samini
no.
get chairs.
No.
Samini
No,
get guy.
Gomo sites where
Yeah.
yeah.
I know you
Yeah.
did a nap, it is different setting. But me as a small boy,
Yeah.
I have to bring my level down because you my
Yeah.
legend, you my
Yeah.
senior bro. I be dance man for boy. So if I say I know nap,
Yeah.
you should know Hobson. Shout out to Hobson. We've been to Nap's house. That was when Hobson cap his first tattoo.
Yeah.
And that was at Nap's house.
Oh, a lot of people.
So I've had that experience with Nab, and Nab is not where he's supposed to be. And all he needed was for
So let me just chip in this.
Samini.
Samini,
We're on the top.
put them on.
We're on the top,
Look
and
out
we're
for
from the
that.
hotel. We're at the stadium, and we are unfed, and we're in the sun, and the bus is hot, and we're complaining. Apparently, people on the bus had phones, shot us, sent Samini, for him to know that we're on the bus complaining of why we're in the sun, why we're hungry, and why they are in the air condition.
And all were genuine complaints. Oh.
Very genuine complaints. That means anytime you make a genuine complaint towards somebody, you are seen as A hater.
Renegade.
I don't know what Ghana is, but
You
I
be
can't
renegade,
complain.
Like you dey speak your
No,
mind.
I
too
can't
much.
complain because he's a superstar. Stone Boy is like that. He doesn't even want to pick my phone call. Stone Boy. Come on. Stone Boy. The time when they go the clash where Shatta Wale they insult you, it be me. They tell Shatta Wale, come on, no, Jack Bekena. They go, oh, meaning no more. And I'm just sorry. And you saw me,
Yeah.
sorry.
Suave.
Well, and you saw I say, no, I feel like come on, man, Bekeni. But any share, you cannot be. No
told
more.
Grandpa,
No more. Oh, yes, sorry. I beg you. I'm just trying to be.
Yeah,
on
that's
Happy
Shatta Wale
FM.
vibes.
See, we had the first major clash. Shatta Wale, Stone Boy, Governor, Fifi Sela. The other act were 6. 2011 for Labadi Beach. It was a setup thing. Every day, the Stone Boy they take big himself up as
He win motor
he
for it.
won.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
They refer
The
to
day I
that
realized that
clash.
was a setup,
they
it
refer to that
don't
clash.
he hurt my soul. Okay, I'll be convinced that there's a level platform, and then all of a sudden it was a fake platform. So every day come and yeah, first class any Stone Boy kill Shatta Wale. But if you do a setup, okay, somebody will win, and the person wins.
I predict you win all.
We're on the bus. We complain. My people come, they vex us. See, the kind of treatment that my friend or my brother gave me, I would never treat my brother like that. When I was giving my shop out to Samini in Dancehall, I gave him for 20 cedis a month
For 5 years.
for 5 years.
You know, fee pay safe.
He paid, that time he paid
What be the
3,600.
rule?
This thing. Well,
If you all day.
this thing. Me, I know.
Do you know why? Do you know why?
No. If you say 20 Ghana,
Lingua talk.
you say how much was?
Do you know why?
Yeah,
20
you dey
cedis.
make
No,
it talk.
No,
make it
let's
talk.
contextualize this conversation.
No, we don't get time. So make
Okay,
it
then
talk.
You know why? I did that? Because when I
2,400
you know why I won't make you contextualize
And
this
Samini
conversation?
was
Because
MTN icon by
that
then.
amount
Yes,
you mentioning,
yes.
that amount you mentioning, if you bring them to today Ghana, it
Samini
looks
had
stupid.
enough to pay.
No,
Nah,
even
but I get
no,
you,
even
but
that
it
day
looks
was stupid.
Let's
Even those
put the dollar like
no, even that time it was too stupid.
okay.
It was
you
too
just
stupid.
give it out
Yeah.
as a brother.
Yeah.
Because I thought I was going to benefit.
That's all. They
So
want us to cement that one.
why should
What
I?
about shop?
So
You
why?
get them 20
You see what he's saying?
You know they make
For where?
sense.
For where?
But as chairman,
But
they talk the 20
You
cities.
go figure Bobby still in there
I
say
don't
they go
want
take
make-
shop.
Where they go
No.
pass?
As chairman, they talk the 20 cities. I don't want to make it look like today 20 cities.
And that
No,
time
no
20
be-
was
no
like
be-
$200.
Make you understand, say, no be today.
Yeah.
That's why I want to make you draw the fine line.
Like
no.
15 years
See,
back.
That be what I want to make you draw the
what I
fine
was
line.
saying,
Yeah.
what I'm
50
saying
years
is
ago,
that
conversation
we
we have.
the
No,
new
And that 15 years ago, that 20
No,
cedis
that
no
was-
It
be
no be
small.
money.
no, that
No
was
be
about
money, but
no,
I
that was
want
about
make you bring
that was
down
about
home.
that was about 12 years ago.
12
years ago.
Money. It was money.
It was money,
by
but it
then.
wasn't money.
But
But it wasn't
in
money.
Dansuma, it wasn't
But
money.
it wasn't
Yes.
money for someone like
Yes.
Samini to pay
In
for 5 years.
Dansuma.
At that time.
Yeah, at that time.
That's what I want. Because
But
you know what?
2,400.
But the reason
No, the new generation.
the reason-
new generation. Legend, I want to catch you. The new generation. If you take 20 Ghana today, they might think it be today 20 Ghana. Let's be
That's why
fair
I
to
say like
Jai.
2
no.
years back.
So right now, even if you take 20 cities a month,
When I put the check, all
understand.
50 Ghana pay.
20 cities a month, yeah, it's about
Forget about
it's
Samini.
about 240.
Way back.
No, even now it's
No,
240.
I'm thinking about
Yes,
the way
but
back.
it's even 240 now. It's still then 240, but maybe the conversion rate you're talking
Conversion
about.
rate,
But what I'm
yes.
saying is that even at that time, it was peanuts.
You saw as a brother.
Because
you are
I
giving it out to a
realized that
brother.
with this guy, we'll go places. So why do you have to strangle your own brother when he's going to put in an impact? Listen, at the next renewal, I took him 300 Ghana cedis a month.
And he badge out.
Yes.
That be Samini, Ibrahim Abakupa yeni.
Because me
say
the
for
300
Ghana
Ghana
cedis,
cedis, who send me home for
Bambili
so.
wo na.
I'm just store them, mommy, and I'm them before fraud. You know, that's how deep they let go of relationships.
So why? They increase it in the person to for do things.
No, but
Why
you
is
be
it?
my
that
mother.
smart. You be
Then
that
you
smart
rather
boy.
go
You
pay
that-
2,000
that-
for
you-
something.
you
My
that-
mother,
you
my
be
mother,
that
my
smart
mother,
boy.
my
You
mother.
be gentleman
Eh?
boy.
Yes.
They say they increase some. You be that smart boy.
If the increment they make sense, why I no go pay?
Even
No,
though they make
no,
sense.
it don't be that. My mother.
It dey make sense.
My
too,
mother,
because
my
why
mother
it
come
dey-
listening inside. He say, brother,
Ibrahim,
Now, Kwawe, Yama store. But who says she, Papa, be anyone why I'm a brabo. Store and then unless how much did I met to because I said me to me as Cadamamo.
Yeah. Because
I get you.
Because
see, okay,
yeah,
12 years ago, let's go back to Dansuman and ask for shops.
You know that makes sense.
it was about 120 Ghana cedis a month.
I know the whole brief.
I know they
for
catch you,
anybody.
but what they really stress me about this matter be say, if your own brother take
Yeah.
your shop,
Yeah.
where they do thing for there, where they prosper, enough for wait can't ask you
No,
for renewal,
pull up.
for put money down. That be
pull up,
how
yes.
we they do.
No,
am.
I
Oh,
said that
the-
time the
yes,
Movado
That
show.
be Brotherhood of
That's
Justice.
the Movado
Yeah.
show.
The
The
Movado.
Movado show.
Yeah.
Where we no perform. That was where they were selling the tickets. I sold tickets myself.
I say
For the
that's why I
same
take
shop.
my ticket lah.
For the same shop.
Yeah.
Oh.
Same shop.
Because me, the Movado show and
Now then they
joke
do
aside,
hair.
Somebody baffle.
pedicure for the shop.
Yeah, if that way as he say, I won, he they cry. Stone Boy they cry.
The same show.
So anybody no get perform. May
This
his
guy
soul
too
rest
no
in
get
peace.
perform. Out to beast.
Out to beast no get perform.
Yeah.
Me and Jamba there. You see, you know the funny thing. The time where Stone Boy they cry, where Samini can't wait. Now whoso. Now you know watch Linguakat then Jamba. Then they get
Okay.
you there they cry.
I know I'm rap and you create
Okay.
a perform now.
Lingua.
Oh, you say na ako quiet.
So
And performance at Chakukwai.
Oh, ako quiet. And then he will.
So we-
Yeah, Baba.
So I did there. We go do the session. We go do the session the next meeting. Today on the fire quench, but the fire plenty, but we they try
Fire
quench. am.
plenty. And all the
Yes.
fire
You know what?
Yes.
We all with our smart boys, so we know one, but we all understand the
You
situation.
know me about Dansuma boy. There's facts be what we dey talk say.
You go up and down, they go up and down.
He fuck up.
We are
So
not
for
there.
tell am.
Oh,
We go-
Ibrahim.
We go.
Ashanti International opening for everybody.
But you know what
Ajun
happened?
be legend though.
My last remark.
Ajun film be legend.
Listen, my last remark. I go
No, don't be your
I
last
go-
remark. We go.
TV. No, for this
Yeah,
session.
yeah.
My current interview was on radio or TV YXZ or something, right?
yeah, YXZ.
And it made waves. Yeah.
They said we were going to ask Samini.
Yeah, and because then Samini go meet Rodney K and say, now I'm walking. See, I didn't need bro me so. I say, now I'm going to bro on so. But you know, say me I tell somebody say, now it's what time? What time I'll be yes at Awali. And why told you my hear me? Now you
bro,
say why
that
they
woman
walk?
trending.
Say you hear me?
Yeah, I'm not so
Say,
many
who the
friends.
one
Oh,
first
be
can say
Pisa
me?
keke.
Tony like I said, le walk your bombo.
Bombo.
Me kind of osre me. I say, oh, what I'm saying. What to mama Shatawali? What to mama Shatawali?
Industry.
To nyom na hear me. Na me hear ubi.
Yes.
Na Ghana for those oh, sa Linguakat no. Ampa.
say
Sa no
German.
shatta. Oh, jam no koy Shatawali.
Shatta.
Na oh yeah Shatawali say what they.
So when we-
Sisi a fans thing na dey Shatawali che.
When you come back, we'll be coming back to the Shatta season.
God bless
Shatta
Shatawali.
eventually penetrated this.
No, Shatawali. God bless.
I get you. But
I'm not be SM fan, not be Beam fan, but God bless Shatawali. No, God bless Shatawali.
I know say they appreciate.
Busy choose.
No, but God bless Shatawali.
We the quench am. We quench am finish. I beg. So
By the time we say Bim
no. We quench am. We quench am. We quench am.
With the
Big
real
up.
So this podcast, The Crunch Time, was hosted in Gulliver's Travels Hotel.
Whoa.
You won't find Gulliver's Travels Hotel. You for come and then
House and down.
Then get some junction and they call them lotteries.
Okay.
You reach there, no, it dey alright.
No.
If they come
You know
from,
if you miss some.
if they come from Nana Chrome Lakeside, it dey your left. I beg, make you people come streets, come
Anyhow you go
Sochi.
do it,
Everything dey here.
Quality on point.
Jagamaiza dey here. Hennessy dey
I
here.
tell you.
Jack Daniels dey here.
Domido dey here.
Everything. Moe, Shandon dey here. So make we drink to
Make we drink to
Gulliver's
Gulliver.
Travels.
Make you drink to
The
Gulliver.
host was a legend.
Your legend, your bottle, your glass.
That's the host was a legend.
They want to far from where the legend is.
What a legend spill he had. It spill out for Gulliver's Travel. So big up yourself, Gulliver's Travel.
From DC to Adenta.
Yeah.
They make statements.
Yeah. I mean, Crunch Time podcast. I mean, this is big time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We need a lot of platforms like this to actually educate
Express yourself.
people and express ourselves You know, because he has no boundary. So
My
big up
crunch.
Jataba, big up Nanamo, and then big up my man them. Yo, the place it's been loud.
Nice.
No,
nice,
yo,
nice.
no, why we go why you
Straight.
So why we
You
fair?
know why we equip people?
Because there's a lot of
And when
things.
Panya fine, Gulliver's Travel, it's not only a party place or a pub or a lounge. If you want come hotel where you want soji, you travel, you want
girlfriend,
you want nice
honeymoon,
massage, you want
honeymoon.
chill nice.
They get good food.
Here no, Gulliver's Travel. Make we sport it. Straight.
So Gulliver.
we like this is just a interlude. We're just setting up. The real conversation is popping up in the next minute. So right now we have the appreciation of where the conversation is heading towards. Yeah, gluing. Making no try. More bro. Why you want switch?
Yeah,
we on this
if
podcast,
we're
right?
there, no.
The legend is in the building.
Straight.
We're coming home with the conversation.
All the time.
Bro, if you be down some boy, you wonder why the journal switch to Tema, switch to Teshi. No, how if you mention Teshi when they mention music? Then you forget that.
But mind you, Dancehall and Teshi all be water sign.
We be family.
Yeah,
we be
yeah.
family. We be family. But we like Accra headquarters say Dancehall.
But you know, funny enough, yeah. Before I cut it short, big up my new artist, Pinky Pex.
Pinky.
She's a new
Lovely
thing.
lady.
Yeah, she's a reggae dancehall artist, Afrobeat, and that's the new connect. Panda Entertainment. Big up yourself.
Okay.
Kake record label is Panda Entertainment because
Abashia.
Kong Malala Puaha
Abashia.
with 30,000.
Abashia.
Yeah, big up yourself, CEO.
Okay.
Abashia.
That's the new artist
That's my new record label I'm working with, and then the artist I'm writing songs for.
Does
And-
she have a handle?
Okay,
or
you have
something?
a track with
yeah.
No Man's.
No, I have a track with her called Champion Lover.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's No
And
Man's Land.
She's Pinky Pex. Pinky
Pretty girl.
Pecks. Pinky Pex.
On
So
all the
yeah, that's
platforms.
yeah.
Okay, so
I mean,
legend.
so her new song out is Mama. We're going to release the other one featuring Tiny Labadi Turn Up. You remember there's DC Turn Up?
Yeah.
Mingma.
I switch it.
Bí a dọ̀rọ̀ yẹn àgbà labadi turn up.
I switch it.
Ìwọ mi ń ṣí ìdásùn mọ́mọ́ yà labadi. Come on.
Shonupa Olenoko. This is the first phase.
Yeah.
We're coming back.
Yeah.
We're like low airport work quick.
Ó a pé pro tó
Work
ẹ.
quick low air. No,
I need like a vibe about before
Anything I can as an hour than anything next level.
Àmọ̀kẹ́ rasta bí àmọ̀ pé ìyàwó pé ọ̀.
Bro. Fuck everything of that.
Okay.
Jack clean everything.
F the religion. We are here. We are home. We are hosting the legend, Linguakat.
For real.
This is
Okay.
finest.
So
Yeah,
now
before
we are rounding
Samini-
up. We are
before
rounding up.
Samini, there was Linguakat. Yeah, nkɔmɔ a yɛn di yɛ.
They've said-
Na ade katam, but nkɔmɔ a yɛn di yɛ, ɛyɛ your friend is saying, Sonny Bali. That's one of DC's finest. We're going to bring him on board.
Ghana's finest.
We're going to cut it for now.
Yeah.
We're going to bring Linguakat to give us his appreciation of Sonny Bali contribution to Dansuman music.
Yeah.
Now, Sonny Bali is a whole
Yeah.
episode.
Yeah.
So we'll call it a wrap on this one.
I'm still waiting.
Cut it.
Hey!
Sonny.
I'm still waiting.
All right.
Yeah,
all
Stone
right.
Boy,
All right.
We
So
don't beam you up yet, but we will beam you, right? So focus.
It's the crunch time.
Not a
And-
crunch time, man.
We are signing out
crunch.
with Jatta, PC, KD. There are a whole lot of working soldiers behind these cameras. There are a lot of people who are not even here.
Big up to
And,
our
big
big
up
up
to
to
getting
our
it done.
big
the
up to
social
our
media and the
Yes.
YouTube,
Big up
the
to
Crunch
Ra.
Time TV,
Yeah.
the Crunch Time TV on
T2.
Yeah,
Instagram,
so-
On the
the
bush.
Crunch Time TV
T2.
on TikTok.
Yo.
Yes.
Now, before we cut out, right?
Go with you.
Go with you. Don't forget, before we cut out, Charlie,
man,
if you
anytime
get
G
any
for
music
inside.
production, you don't need to look elsewhere. On the bush.
On the bush.
T2.
Yeah.
T2.
T-double.
Juma Nesi.
Double.
Abema beat ma wa kawa kuma san wa rap.
All right.
Any problem.
So it's a wrap.
And a rap.